Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This will be a complete project tutorial series for a strip plaza model. Let's get started. So to start, let's open a new architecture template. And then here, we start off by adding grid lines. So you could go to architecture and then grid line or GR for short. So GR and then let's pick the straight line like this. So it starts with number 1 and then let's press escape, click the grid line and then just create copy. So I'm gonna do it again, copy and then click multiple. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna maintain the distance of 6,000 millimeters. I'm gonna add 7. So we're in 6 and then last 7. So once you're done, press escape and then let's add the horizontal grid line. Let's start with this. And then change this to letter A. Press enter. And then click this again. Copy. And then make sure multiple is checked. Let's put it at 6,000. And as you can see, it recognized that you put in letters. So it will correct itself and put B, C, and then D. Press escape to finish the command. So we have our grid lines and then it's inside of our elevations. So let's go to north elevation. We're gonna maintain level 1 to level 2 at 4,000 millimeters. We could change the name to ground floor. And then with this one, second floor. Let's drag this a little bit. And then click one of this and then drag it upwards. I'm gonna add one more grid line. So it's better to just click on this and then copy and then maintain 4,000. Press escape and this will be proof. Let me extend this all the way out. So as you can see, we have our elevation and our grid line for the ground. So before we go further, we should save this and then go to the folder that you want to save it. And I'm gonna call this strip plaza. and then save it. You can check your option on how many backups you want to create. I'm gonna put this at around 5, but if you're a starter, it's better to put it around 10 to 20, as you're probably going to create more error, and it's better for you to have a lot of backup to go back to. So let's press OK with this and then save. So now let's add in the wall. So click walls, and let's use generic 300, and then click edit, duplicate, and let's put this as exterior wall number 1, and then press OK. We're gonna leave it at 300, and we're gonna choose the materials later. Cancel this and then press OK. We want it at wall center line. It's because we already have our grid line, and it's gonna be directly in the middle once we put it. And this one will be from ground floor to second floor. And then let's add in the wall. I'm gonna zoom in, and let's add in like this. So we have our exterior wall. Now let's create our interior wall. So press edit. Let's duplicate this again. And then this will be wall number 1, but interior. Press OK. And this one will be, the thickness will be around 200, and then press OK, and again we're gonna choose center line and going up to second floor. So let's add in from here. So I'm just adding it from there to this end. And then to this end. We're gonna add some walls here as well. So same wall, interior wall. And then we're gonna put it in the middle. So this will be our janitor and then our manager's office. So for the janitor, it's just their storage. After this, let's add in more walls. We're gonna have a vestibule here. So roughly 2000. And then we're gonna add in a wall right here. This will be another stairs. We're gonna add one stairs here with elevator and another stairs here for the second floor for an emergency exit. Right now, I'm gonna do this. Let's put it at 1500 for now. And we're gonna change it later. And we're gonna put it somewhere here. So at this point, we have our retail space. This will be the entrance. There will be a stairs here to go upstairs, and another stair here for an emergency exit. We're gonna put an elevator. This will be a manager's office. This will be storage for janitor. So, and then this will be the vestibule. I'm actually going to add a wall here. There will be a back door here, and this will be the storage area for the retail space. So I'm gonna put it around 3000 all the way up to here. I'm gonna select these walls. So by holding Control button and selecting each one, I'm gonna click Edit Type, Duplicate, and this will be interior wall number 2. And go to Edit. We're gonna change this to 300. This is wall number 2 interior. It's because this will be a concrete masonry wall for fire safety. Press Escape. And then once we create the stairs as well here, we're gonna enclose that as well. And with the elevator. So for now, let's go further and add in our doors. I'm just gonna edit the doors later. So for now, let's use this. And then this will be the back door. So by going from inside or outside, you can change the orientation. And then another change of orientation if you press the spacebar. So by pressing the spacebar, you can change this orientation from left to right, and then from inwards or outwards. So for now, let's add it right here. Change the orientation, spacebar, and then add it here. Add it as well here. And lastly, from here to here as well. Let's add in for the manager's room, building manager, and then the storage for the janitor. This wall will be moved later on, so I'm not concerned with this. I could just move it later on, because once we add in the elevator, we will need more space for the entrance, and plus the janitor storage it only needs a little room or space. And then my plan is to have this as curtain wall. So all this side will be curtain wall. we will have storefront here, double door, and it will be glass finish. And I will probably split this wall so that I could change the materials later on. So we will have glass, storefront, windows, and doors. And then this will be either brick or stone. And from below and above that, it will either be a stucco finish. So we're gonna figure out after we finish all the floors. So for right now, we're done with this video. In the next video, we're gonna start in with adding the second floor with all the walls and doors, and we're probably gonna add in the floors afterwards. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on our strip plaza or our strip mall. Let's get started. So in our previous video, we created the ground floor. So as you can see, we have the doors and the walls, exterior and interior. And now we're gonna move on to second floor. So here, as you can see, we have an underlay for the ground floor. So if, for instance, you cannot see the underlay for the ground floor, you can go here under your properties and under underlay, range base level should be ground floor. If you don't have it, it will look like this. So change it to ground floor and then apply, and you will see the layout. So let's start with the wall, and we're gonna use exterior again. Exterior number 1. Make sure it's wall center line and going up to the roof. We can actually use rectangle for this. So in this point, all the way to this point. So let's go back to architecture and click wall. And let's look for interior wall number 1. And then from here, let's connect this. This will be the corridor. And this will be for the offices. We're also gonna add a washroom here. Something like that. And we're gonna use the same interior wall number 2 for this area. So this one, I'm gonna move this for now. Go back to wall number 2, interior. and we could use trim. And then after that, connect this. I'm gonna move this back as I see that it didn't change. So what I'm gonna do again is I'm gonna select this, move it to wall number 2 or 1, and then select the wall again for number 2. Use trim command, TR or this icon. Something like that. I'm gonna move this back and I'm gonna use align like that and move this. So now we have two kinds of wall. We have wall number 2 and then wall number 1. As you remember, this will be concrete masonry or fire protection. And then let's look at it at 3D. So as of now, you can only see the walls and some doors. Let's go back to second floor. We're gonna add in a door. Go back to architecture and then the door. And let's add this door right here. We're gonna add doors right here for the offices. Press spacebar to change orientation. And then let's add doors for the washroom. Something like that. So next we're gonna add is floor. So go to architecture and then click floor. And then here we're just gonna click rectangle and select that one up to here and then click finish and click don't attach. Go back to ground floor and we're gonna do the same thing. Floor, rectangle. We're gonna click from the inner core of the wall and then click finish. Let's check it in 3D. The reason that I click don't attach is because if you click attach, there's going to be an offset of the wall, so it will be showing the floor. So next thing, we're gonna go to ground floor and we're gonna fix our storefront. So click on ground floor. As you remember, I told you that we're gonna make this as curtain wall. So we could do that now by selecting this wall Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this element. So you can do SL or click this icon. So for now, let's do that. And then trim this, DR, or click this icon. Just to separate them. And then let's do split as well. And then let's move this. Something like that. Do is let's go to our 3D. We are going to delete this area. So for now, go to second floor, and where you split it, you need to split the second floor as well. So let's move this. So drag it like that. And just drag it the same way. After that. So now, once we see it on 3D, it will look like this. Go to ground floor again. Go to architecture. Click this wall, drop down. Wall architecture. Click this drop down again. And choose this curtain wall. Once you do, just add the curtain wall like this. And also like this. So that warning is saying that it's not showing. So what I'm gonna do right now is go to 3D view and then click modify and then cut. Select this wall and then your curtain wall, and it will appear. The wall and then curtain wall, and it will appear. We can stretch this as well. So what I'm gonna do is top constraint up to roof. Apply. Similar to this. Make sure to select the exterior wall, top constraint to roof, and then apply. And then for the curtain wall, you can basically manipulate it afterwards. And then you can use align, something like that. Something I notice is the floor. So I'm gonna fix the floor. I'm gonna edit this type, duplicate. This will be floor number 1, and edit the size to 300. And this one as well. Floor number 1. And as you can see, this wall is going over this. So the trick is to select this wall and then attach top base. So click this and select the floor. So here we cannot see. So one thing you can do is click this, graphic display, and then transparency. So around 40, and then press OK. And as you can see, it's showing above as well. So click this wall, attach, and then click the floor. So we're just fixing it a little bit so that it's clean. Click the wall, attach, and then click the floor. It looks good. We can do it from here as well. So let's put back the transparency. One thing I'm gonna do is, for aesthetic, is I'm gonna push it up a little bit. I'm gonna use align. Something like that. And then this one as well. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to wall exterior number 2. So I'm gonna edit this type, duplicate. It's gonna be number 2, and then click edit. I'm gonna make it thicker. So it's a lot beefier. So we could make this finish as like wood or something. Let's add in our grid. So go to architecture. Let's add curtain grid. So what I do is I go in the middle first. Something like that. So it looks good. And then after that, I go horizontal. So around this will be good. Let's copy that. This. So once you're done, we can add the mullion, and let's click all grid. And something like that. So let's stop here for now, and let's continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue creating part 3 of our strip mall. Let's get started. So we're gonna continue working on the strip plaza. In the previous episode or video, we added second floor, curtain wall, floors, and mullions. And today's video, we're gonna continue with the storefront, and we're also gonna add in some roofs. So let's start by going to second floor. First, we're gonna add the roof. So go to architecture, roof, and then we're gonna use 300 is enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a rectangle, and I'm gonna uncheck define slope. This will be a flat roof. So I'm gonna click it from this endpoint to this endpoint again. Let's unlock all of this and then click finish. Let's look at it at 3D, and it's at the second floor. So we're gonna put this to the roof and then apply. And as you can see, we have our roof. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the chain of walls except for this wall. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in some top offset. So top offset will be around 600, and then apply. This will be our parapet. We can actually make it bigger. So around, let's do it around 800. And then in this side now, for aesthetic reason, we're gonna change this to 1500. So I noticed something, that there's a gap here. So let's fix that. So double click on this wall and remove constraint. So I just move it a little bit and then click finish, and as you can see, it removed that gap. So next thing will be the storefront. So let's go to ground floor, and we're gonna split this wall. So here we're gonna split this. So go to modify or SL, or you can click this icon as well. So something like this. So 1000, so 500 each. And then this one as well. So this, I'm gonna select all the split walls. I'm holding on the control button and selecting them. And then here, I'm gonna edit type, duplicate. This will be exterior wall number 3. Press OK. And then I either gonna put brick, stone on this. So later on I'll fix this. Press OK for now. And then after this, I forgot to split this. So this will be 500. So now that we have all the splits, and then we could change this to wall exterior number 3. We can then add the storefront here. So go to architecture, click on wall, drop down, and then click storefront. We're gonna put this on this endpoint to the endpoint of the split, and then this is pointing at the wrong orientation, so we're gonna click this. Actually, it's other way around, so let's put it back. So the mullion and the horizontal, or yeah. After that, let's go to south elevation. So it will look like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this back, something like that, and then double click this, and we'll have a double door here, and then this will be different. So this will be around 600. Let's do it on the other side. Use align or AL, and then let's align this. And then after this, TR for trim. Then let's trim this. Then after that, delete the remaining lines. After this, click Finish, and it will look like that. So just to show the difference, we can actually put this as brick for now so that we could see the variation of finish. So it will look like that. And we're gonna change that later on. So now let's go back to ground floor and do it on others as well. So wall, curtain wall, from this endpoint to the endpoint of the slice. And then go to south elevation and edit the curtain wall. And then let's align this. I'm gonna use this as my base. And then after that, use trim. And then remove the rest of the lines. We could use align as well for this one. So the top is done, only the bottom. So double click and then add the lines. Use the align tool. And then trim. So TR for short. And then delete the lines afterwards. Click Finish. So last two, double click, add in the line, use Align tool, use Trim, TR, and then delete the remaining lines. And then lastly, AL, TR for trim, delete the remaining lines, and then click finish. So let's add door to this curtain wall. So what you do is go to insert, load family, go to doors, and you can select single door, double, and double glass. So press open. It will load into your system, and what you have to do is you have to click tab until you select one of the glass panel. Click that, and then as you can see, this is grayed out. So in order for it to be, you can select this, you need to unpin this, and then after that you can select the door. So let's choose this door, and then tab again, select this panel, unpin, and then the single glass door. Go to ground floor, and then what you do is change the orientation. Go back to south, and let's do this on all doors. Tab, unpin, and then select the door. Tab again, unpin, and select the curtain wall glass. Let's change the orientation later. We can do this first. So tab, unpin, and select the glass curtain door. This is already unpinned, so you just need to select. And then go back to ground floor and fix the orientation. So once you're done, you can see that you have the doors already. What I want to do is lower this more so that we could add signage here. So roughly like this, and then type in AL for align so that we can align everything. So something like that. This should be wall number 3. So that's about it for part 3. In the next video, we're gonna continue on the second floor. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on the strip mall or strip plaza. Let's get started. So in our previous video, we created roofs and we created the storefront for this strip plaza. We also added the doors, and we split this wall so that we could change different kinds of materials. In this video, we're going to continue working on this for the second floor. We're going to add some design like awning. We're probably going to add some signage here. So let's start with the second floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this wall, and the base will be top of the roof. Next, I'm gonna select this, and the top will be up to the roof. So this looks consistent. Then let's create windows right here. So let's go to second floor. We can now change the underlay to none. And then go to architecture, walls, and then curtain wall. Let's add the curtain wall. Don't worry about that warning sign. It's just saying that it's not visible. Let's flip this curtain wall. And after that, go to south elevation, and then click on modify, and then cut. We're gonna cut the wall and the curtain wall. If it's not visible for you, you can do it in 3D as well. So the wall, and then we're gonna fix this. After this, go back to south elevation, and let's lower this. So now, let's click align. and I am just aligning everything. After this, let's add in the curtain grid. So I'm going middle first, and then the half of it, middle, and then half. Once you're done, we can select the mullion and then all grid lines. And let's look at it at 3D. Looks much better. I want to select all of the bricks. So hold in Control C, the control button, and then select. And then from here, we're gonna edit type, edit, and then let's put it at 500 for the thickness. So it looks good. Let's add in some design. So for this design, I'm gonna create an awning. So let's do the ground floor first. We could actually create it from the floor. So I'm gonna create floor. And this will be for the second floor. Click rectangle. And I want it like this. Let's check. Let's go 1000. And then click finish. Before we put finish, let's duplicate this. This will be floor 2. Press OK. Edit. Around 200. And then OK. So something like this. We could copy this. So it looks like this. Let's go back to south elevation and we're gonna add the signage. So go to architecture, model text, Pick a plane. Let's pick this plane. I'm gonna put retail space. And I'm gonna set it to pick a plane. South elevation. Let's edit this. I'm gonna change the text height to 300. I'm gonna put the depth to 200. And let's copy this. So copy, and then let's copy it at the same time. I'm also gonna copy it up here. This will be office space. And then copy multiple. Lastly, I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna move this one right here. Edit type, duplicate, main signage. This will be 600, and let's just leave it as Arial. Double click it, strip Plaza, you can move it from your arrow key from your keyboard. And then let's look at it at 3D. Click this unshow. And from here, let's add in the depth. Apply. So it looks good. So that's about it for now. let's continue it on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on the strip plaza. Let's get started. So in this video, let's finish up with the stairs at the back and the one here. We're also gonna add in the elevator and if there's time, let's add in some windows right here at the back for the office. So I want to start the stairs at the side. So let's go to ground floor and then go to architecture and click stairs. Here you need to see or you need to check if your base is ground and your top level will be second floor. There will be a desired 23. It will calculate itself and you will need to know the building code from the area you live in. So for me, this is fine. This is just a example. So click on run and then straight. I'm gonna start from here and then stop at this point. And then I'm just gonna move it a little bit like this and then continue. In this way, it will create a landing right here. You can move the landing depending on what you want. And then once you're done, click finish. And let's look at it at 3D. In order for us to see through, we could go right here and click on graphic display option and then the transparency. As you can see, it created the railing as well. So what we'll have to do is we need to create an opening right here. So to do that, let's go to second floor. We need to select the floor. So I'm gonna use tab. So this one is the floor, edit boundary. I'm gonna choose this, pick line. I'm gonna pick this line and this line. And also this line. After this, you can type in TR or trim. Something like this. And then I'm just gonna add a line here and trim it again. Once that's done, click finish and then click don't attach. So now if we look at it, there's a cut out right there. Let me fix this as well. Attach top and then click on the floor. Let's go back with transparency 0, apply, and I want to point out that the vestibule. So here, let's go to ground floor. So half of this will be basic wall interior 1, and then half will be a curtain wall. Go to modify, and we need to cut in order for it to show. Put it on the other side, and then we're just gonna move it a little bit like this. So once that's done, let's fix this with align. So that's done. So here I'm just moving it down, and then I'm gonna go to architecture, and then add mullions on all grids. We need to select one of them. So use tab, and then the other one as well. And go to ground floor in order to change the orientation. Let's erase this. Erase the mullion. So I'm just erasing the mullions from the door. Okay. And then here at the ground floor, we're gonna create another stairs. So go to architecture, stairs, and then we're gonna create this stairs. I want this stairs to be going up like this. Let's finish this. So you could go here and go up from the stairs. We're gonna add a wall here. So let's put interior wall. Something like that. You don't need to close it, so something like this will be fine. What we have to do is we have to go back to second floor and create an opening right here. So for the ground floor, I'm gonna extend so with this up to second floor, and then if we go to second floor, I need to see the underlay. So ground floor, apply, and then I'm gonna create the same wall. But this one will be closed. TR for trim, and then let's close this. I'm gonna align this. And then let's add in a door here. Okay. And then we're on the second floor already. So let's edit the floor. So I'm gonna open it like this. We will need to extend the railing here. So finish, don't attach, go to 3D, and then from 3D, let's change the transparency again in order to see what's going on inside. So as you can see, they're gonna go down. We have railings already, and this one will be open. So to add railing, let's go to second floor, and then go to architecture, and then railing, and then we're just gonna add a straight line from here to here, and then we're done. You can check it. So we're good. Now let's go to second floor again, and we're gonna add windows for our office space. So go to architecture, wall, and we're gonna add curtain wall. Want it to be around 5,000. Something like this. I'm gonna copy this multiple. And then go to modify, and then click cut. You can also copy this and then let's go to our north elevation. I'm gonna copy this again. Something like this. And then let's align it with the rest. After this, go to architecture and curtain grid. And then mullions, all grid lines. We have washroom at the top here, so we're gonna add just this fixed windows. Let me align this. Let me copy this as well. We can also extend this line. So let's go to ground floor. Edit boundary. Use align. And then finish. Don't attach. Go back to north elevation. And then copy. And then go back to ground elevation. I'll change this one to the managers, and this will be the one for the janitor. I'm gonna use the basic interior wall, and we're gonna create something like this. Let's align this, and then after that, let's extend. I'm gonna remove this. I'm going to trim this part. And actually, I'm gonna extend this. So this will be the storage and manager's office. So we can continue adding the elevator on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on the part 6 for this strip plaza. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add windows on the second floor at the back. and then we change the manager's office from this side to this side, and this will be the janitor closet. And now we're about to add the elevator or the lift. So we already add the walls for this, and then now we just need to insert load family, go to specialty equipment, elevators and lift, and then we could add this electrical lift 4-person wall based, and then press OK. So once you load this, click on this place component, and then this is a wall base. So what you have to do is you have to mount it on a wall. So something like this. We're gonna add 2. Let's move this a little. To give us more space. We're gonna add in the wall. I'm going to align this. So once you're done, we will need to change the second floor. So as you can see, we need interior wall number 2 as well. We'll need to align this. Disconnect this first, and then align. And just connect it again. This will need to be changed to wall number 2 and then align from below. Okay, so we're good. So we just need to go to ground floor. Click both of this by holding Control button. Copy to clipboard and paste align to selected floor, so we're gonna align it from second floor. Once you do that, the elevator will be shown here as well. So let's fix this a little bit. So let's delete the door, and we're just gonna align this from below. TR for trim, and then extend this. Add in the door again. Align. And this one as well. So everything is kinda identical. Okay. So let's go back to ground floor. And I want to add the sidewalks here. So let's go back to floor and then edit type, duplicate. This will be floor 3, and press OK. I think 300. Apply and then OK. And then first, let's have this rectangle. And then another rectangle for the outside. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna put it as 2000. Check this one as well, 2000. This one, let's make it around 3500. And then lastly, this one will be around 6000. After that, click line, and then I'm just gonna design it like this. So let's see. So this one will need more. Needs to be 4200. Average car size. So we got 6000 at the other. Let's change this to 6000. And then let's create similar. This will be 3000. And then we will need to move it to 4200. We need to split this and also this one. Use the trim command. Let's delete this line. And let's use arc on this. Trim again. I want to mirror this. So I'm just trimming this. Ground floor. And then let's trim this side as well. And then click finish. And let's look at it 3D. Looks nice. So I'm gonna edit it a little bit. I'm gonna use align. Because this is the entrance for the office for the second floor, and then I want cars for the retail. This will be the parking for the office, and the rest will be for customers as well at the back. So let's do another floor. This will be for the street. So let's edit type, duplicate, floor for street, press OK, edit, 300 is good enough, press OK, and then for this we're gonna use pick line. And then after that, we'll need to create the one for street. I want this to have an offset of -200. Apply. Looking good. Let's move along. So we created the street. I'm gonna do more of this. So floor 3. Change this to 5,000. So I use a fillet art. Something like that. And then inside of this, I'm gonna offset. So I'm gonna pick this line, then offset this to 1000. And then offset this to 2000. Then after that, TR for trim. And then finish. After this, I'm gonna create another floor. Edit type, duplicate. Floor 5, this will be grass. I'm gonna use pick line again. and then click finish. And then let's start adding room tag. So I'm going to edit this. I want to show the area and number. Apply, then OK. So this will be room number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to change the name. Retail space. So Control C, Control V. This will be manager's office, maintenance manager, janitor room. This will be corridor, and this will be vestibule. Corridor 1, and then let's go to second floor and do the same thing. This will be washroom, corridor, office space, and another corridor. Oh, actually, it's already here. So now, corridor 2, washroom, male, female. This will be office space. Control A, Control C, and then Control V on all. Let's go to ground floor. I'm just gonna add this as back door, or looks good. We could also add the tags for the doors and windows, but for now I think we're done with part 6 of this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 7 of the strip plaza. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we added some room tags. And as you can see, we have the tags for the ground floor and second floor. But I missed this side. So I'm gonna add this, and we're gonna add color scheme for the rooms so that it is graphically better to look at. So for now, let's add rooms for this area. So I'm just adding room tags. And then let's change the name. This will be back room 1, copy, room 2, back room 4, and then lastly 5. So to change the color scheme, you just need to go to properties, scroll down, and look for color scheme. At the moment, it's none, so click on that. After that, click on this drop down and choose rooms. And then after that, click on name, and you can see all the names of the rooms for level 1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit apply and then OK. And as you can see, it changed the colors. Let's go to second floor and let's do the same thing. So go to your properties, click on this, go to categories and the drop down, choose rooms and click on the name and then apply. We can also add a room name on the stairs. So this will be stair 1 and stairs 2. So this 2, one. So we're good with this. You can add room separator like this so that you can differentiate from corridor 1 and then the stairs. So now it's ready. We can add room tag again. Click again, change the name. And then I just noticed that I forgot to put the elevator sign as well for second floor and first floor. So let me do that. So here, let's add in elevator, and then go to ground floor. So the second should be elevator. Two, and this will be elevator 1. So it looks like we're done with the room tagging. What we could do is we could start doing our scheduling. So click on schedule and quantities and all. Right click and then click on use schedule. Look for room schedule. So room, right here, and then press OK. What we need are area, name, level, and then number. Let's move this at the top. Level, and then lastly the number and area. After that, go to sorting, and let's sort it first with level 1 with a header, and then after that sort it by name. Let's add in grand total, total only, and then formatting. Go to number. Let's actually click on area and then calculate total and then press OK. We will have the room schedule. So we have the name, so we have the level, which is ground floor and second floor, and the number, the room number that corresponds with it, and then the area plus the total area, so the grand total. So next thing we're gonna do is let's create a schedule for the doors. So look for doors, choose family and type, count, and then level. Let's move the level on the second row and then count. Go to sorting, put in a header for the level, and then family type, and then check the grand total, and should be total only, and then go to formatting, click on count, and then calculate total. Press OK. So we have our count right here with the grand total of 36. We sorted out from ground floor and then second floor as well. So now let's create the one for the window. So again, right click, new schedule, look for window, click OK, same count, family type, and then level. Make sure family type is first, and then count will be the last. Go to sorting, level. We're gonna sort by level first with a header, and then family type without header. Check this grand total, and this will be total only. Go to formatting, click count, and then calculate totals, and then press OK. It will generate, and as you can see, we have this. So for ground floor and second floor. So we have our schedules. Now we could create our sheet. So right click on the sheet and then click new sheet. Let's use A0 metric and then press OK. With this, we could add in our schedules. So let's add in the room first. So room schedule like this. And then doors and windows. Let me fix this. Delete this and door. I'm gonna expand it from here. Okay, and then let's go back to the sheet. And try to move this again. After this, let's add in the window schedule. Something like this. Delete this and add this again. So we have this. Now we could add our ground floor. So let me go to ground floor first. Let's add in some dimensions. and then after that total dimension. Save this and do it again for the second floor. Something like that. What you have to do is you have to duplicate and check crop view. Fix it like this. And then do it for the second floor as well. And then go back to sheet and drag and drop. Uncheck this again. Change this to 1:100. For the second floor, make sure that your underlay range base is none. That's because it's showing the ground floor. Then go back to your sheet and try to drop it. It's still too massive, so I'm gonna delete it. Go back here and put it in 1:200. And the second floor as well. So 1:200 is good. Now let's add it at the top. Something like this. Print. I'm just changing the name. And then we could create a section and elevation. So for our section, go to ground floor, create a section all the way like this. After that, you'll have a section appearing here. Go to your A1, A0, and actually let's go back to section, change the scale, like this. And then drop it again. For our elevation, I'm gonna put the south elevation. So before that, let's change the graphic display option. Show ambient shadow. So let's select all elevation. Select architecture elevation. And then detail level, coarse, make it fine. Edit shadow, show ambient shadow, depth curing, apply, and then press OK. Just double checking everything. And then one by one, check graphic. Okay. And then let's go now to our sheet. And let's see if So my mistake, it needs to be 1 to 200. Apply. So it changed. So I'm gonna add the south first. So let's edit this. So you need to check all of this and double click this after. So this is good enough. Let's add this one here. And then add in east, west, and north. Click this. Apply. And we're gonna change the size of this. And double click this. So click this again and check everything. Then after that you can edit this size. And then lastly, west. Then again, make this short. Click this view. Scroll down. Check all this. Hit apply. And you'll be able to change this view. Let's zoom in, and I'm just gonna stretch this a little bit, and then double click outside, fix this view. We can actually create one more section so that everything is even. I'm gonna move this for now here. So let's go back to ground floor and click on your section, and let's create a section here. So this will be section 2. Go back to our sheet. Let's change this to 1:200. And then find and then click the section now and drag it. So let's clean this up. And then let's go to 3D view. Let's create a copy or a duplicate. And then this duplicate 1:200 as well. And then drag it. So let's fix this. So this is good. We just need to move this right here and create more space. Something like this. So we finished creating our design for our strip plaza. We have the floor plan, room tag, room schedule, door schedule, window schedule, sections, a 3D, and elevations. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.